Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have a knack for amassing wealth while others struggle to make ends meet? This is not a question of fate, but rather a paradox of wealth and wisdom. In the bustling ancient city of Babylon, the cradle of civilization, lies an intriguing story, the tale of the richest man in Babylon. His story is not just about wealth, it's about the wisdom behind wealth accumulation. It's about understanding the fundamental principles of money and how to make it work for you. You see, there lies a profound secret in the duality of education. On one hand, we have the acquisition of known knowledge. This is the kind of learning we obtain from books, mentors, and experiences. But on the other hand, there is the training to explore the unknown. This is where we challenge ourselves, step out of our comfort zones, and delve into the uncharted territories of knowledge. In the realm of wealth, this duality is ever so crucial. Known knowledge would tell you how to earn money, but the ability to explore the unknown is what teaches you to multiply it. It's about learning to navigate the intricate labyrinth of investments, savings, and expenditures. Financial education is not merely about counting coins or understanding interest rates. It's about comprehending the value of money and the power it holds. It's about understanding that every single copper saved is a seed for future prosperity, and every expenditure is a decision that could either lead to growth or stagnancy. The richest man in Babylon understood this. He knew that wealth was not just about having money, but about having the wisdom to grow and preserve it. He comprehended that wealth, like a tree, grows from the smallest of seeds and requires time, patience, and care to flourish. As we dive into the story of the richest man in Babylon, let's explore his principles of wealth accumulation. Let's unravel the paradox of wealth and wisdom and learn how to turn our coppers into gold. Once upon a time, in the ancient city of Babylon, lived a man known for his immense wealth. This man, the richest man in Babylon, was not born with a silver spoon in his mouth, but rather he was a master of his fate, the captain of his soul. His wealth wasn't a result of a lucky lottery ticket or an unexpected inheritance. No, his fortune was built on principles that he applied diligently and consistently. The richest man in Babylon saw wealth as a growing tree. Just like a mighty oak starts from a tiny acorn, he believed that immense wealth began with the smallest savings. Every copper he saved wasn't just a coin in his pocket, it was a seed that had the potential to grow into a tree of prosperity. He understood the power of compounding, the magic that happens when your savings start working for you, earning you more money, creating an ever-expanding circle of wealth. But saving was just the beginning. The richest man in Babylon knew that to grow his wealth he needed to invest wisely. He sought advice from experts, learned from their experience, and made informed decisions. He understood that not every shiny opportunity was a golden one, and so he learned to distinguish between necessary expenses and desires. He respected his earnings and treated them with care, avoiding unnecessary expenditures and frivolous pursuits. The richest man in Babylon also knew the importance of commitment. He understood that success wasn't a result of sporadic efforts, but a product of consistent action. Even the most trivial tasks were performed with dedication and precision. This commitment to excellence fostered a sense of confidence, enabling him to undertake more significant endeavors. His wealth wasn't just about the coins in his coffers, it was about the rich feeling it invoked, the sense of achievement, the joy of growth. He found pleasure in the process, in the journey, and not just the destination. His wealth was a testament to his wisdom, his dedication, and his perseverance. He also believed in fairness. He knew that wealth unjustly taken away was not true wealth at all. He earned his fortune honestly through hard work and smart decisions. He wasn't misled by the allure of quick riches. He knew that true wealth was built over time, brick by brick, coin by coin. The richest man in Babylon wasn't just a man of wealth, he was a man of wisdom. He understood that true wealth was not just about having money, but about knowing how to manage it, how to grow it, and how to preserve it. The richest man in Babylon wasn't born into wealth. He built it using principles that are as relevant today as they were in ancient times. His story serves as a timeless reminder that success isn't a result of chance, but a product of preparation, wise thinking, and consistent action. These principles seem straightforward, but how do they translate into modern practice? In today's financial world, these age-old principles of wealth accumulation still hold true. They are not mere ideas from a bygone era, but rather timeless wisdom that can guide us in our journey towards financial prosperity. Let's start with living within our means. It's a principle as old as time, yet it seems to be the hardest to adhere to. In a world where consumerism is rampant and credit is readily available, it's easy to fall into the trap of spending more than we earn. However, financial prosperity begins with discipline. It requires the will to resist instant gratification and the foresight to save for the future. Next, seeking expert advice. In the age of information overload, it's easy to be swayed by every new investment trend. However, not all that glitters is gold. It's crucial to consult with financial experts who can guide us towards sound investments. They can help distinguish between the necessary expenses and desires, allowing us to allocate our resources wisely, finally making money work for us. The concept of passive income might seem like a modern innovation, but it's merely a new spin on an old principle. Every copper saved is a seed for future prosperity. Investing our savings wisely allows it to grow, much like a tree, providing us with a steady stream of income over time. It's important to remember that wealth is not just about accumulating money. It's about creating a life of abundance and freedom. It's about setting ourselves up for a future where we are not constantly worried about money, but rather where money works for us. While the world has changed, the principles of wealth accumulation remain the same. It's not about how much you earn, but how wisely you use what you earn. So let's take these principles to heart and embark on a journey towards financial prosperity. But wealth isn't just about money, it's about wisdom too. This is a truth that transcends time and space, just like the sun that has been a constant witness to the rise and fall of civilizations. Wisdom is the compass that guides us on our journey to wealth, the lantern that illuminates our path and safeguards our treasure. The richest man in Babylon, our protagonist, is a testament to this. His wealth was not merely a result of his earnings, but of his expanding wisdom. He understood the importance of continuous learning, of always seeking to broaden his knowledge and understanding. His success was not a product of chance, but of dedicated and consistent effort. He realized early on that earnings grow in proportion to wisdom. The more he knew, the more he earned. But this wasn't a simple linear equation. It was an exponential growth, fueled by the compound effect of knowledge and wisdom. He learned to distinguish between necessary expenses and desires, to prioritize his spending and save for the future. He learned the value of wise investment and sought expert counsel to preserve and grow his wealth. But more importantly, he understood that wealth, like a tree, begins with the smallest of seeds. Each copper saved was a seed for future prosperity. He knew that consuming his savings would leave them incapable of working for him, of generating further earnings. So he committed to saving, no matter how small the amount. The richest man in Babylon was not condemned for his success. On the contrary, he was celebrated. His success was fairly earned, the result of his dedicated efforts and expanding wisdom. He was a living embodiment of the adage that success accompanies hard work and wise thinking. And so, the richest man in Babylon teaches us that the true wealth lies not in gold or silver, but in wisdom and knowledge. It's not about how much money you have, but how wisely you use it. It's about making your money work for you, about growing your wealth not just in monetary terms, but in terms of wisdom and understanding. Because at the end of the day, wisdom is the true wealth that can never be taken away from you. So, what can we learn from the richest man in Babylon? The answer lies in the rich tapestry of wisdom we've woven today. We've journeyed through the paradox of wealth and wisdom, learning that true wealth isn't merely about amassing gold, but about cultivating knowledge and wisdom. We've walked the sands of Babylon, understanding the principles that guided its richest man, living within one's means, seeking expert advice, and making money work for us. We've delved into the power of wisdom, where continuous learning is the key to unlocking abundant wealth. And we've learned that determination, preparation, and wise thinking are the cornerstones of success. But perhaps the most significant lesson is this: wealth, like a growing tree, begins with the smallest savings. Each penny saved is a seed for future prosperity. Remember, wealth is not just about accumulating money, but also about acquiring wisdom. For as the richest man in Babylon shows us, with wisdom comes true wealth.